is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. From Minute Maid Park in Houston, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Houston Astros. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and pitching in this game, J.R. Richard. Chris, a pretty remarkable season on the mound for him.
Yeah, just a real solid season last year, finishing with a sub-2 ERA. That's getting it done. That is not having more than maybe one subpar start in the season. It's pretty much domination from wire to wire. And when you can do that against good hitters today that are looking to get the ball in the air, hit the ball over the fence, and slug, really impressive in what he did last year, and I only expect him to build on it this season.
Up the middle, Pena sends it to first. One out in the top of the first. And let's take a look at the lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Harold Baines.
Boog, he has over 1,500 RBIs in his career. I mean, this is a guy that loves the opportunity to drive in runs. Some people shrink under that pressure with runners in scoring position. But he spent his entire career in the middle of the lineup, and everybody knows he can do some damage.
And a count 1-2. Next pitch is popped up. And it's caught for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And makes the grab, and that is that. Down in order go the White Sox. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Houston, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Well, this guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, and the guys that are playing behind him just seem to take it to another level. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, to try to save that bullpen for the game and the next game. He'll go out there and wear it. So in this one, if he can keep his pitch count down early, he has the ability to work deep into this ball game.
The 1-1. And that's outside. Out to center. Robert moves under it. And there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Their opponent on the mound today does run into some trouble finding the strike zone at times. So, Singy, I got to figure part of the plan, be patient, be selective today.
Yeah, coming in, regardless of, what that first inning is going to look like, his history. You don't want to help him out. You've got to be patient and make sure that when you attack that it's a pitch that you can do some damage with. Otherwise, just build up some traffic on the base pass, push across some easy runs, and perhaps get into some of those gap arms in the bullpen.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Jeff Bagwell up next for the Astros. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Ground ball, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Over to Thomas, 2. Nothing into Houston first. We played an inning from Minute Maid Park. Scoreless on the show. Back here in Houston, top of the second. Here's a big power threat. Paul Konerko. And he walked him.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Harold Baines steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. Way inside. Gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 out in the second.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Luis Robert now fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The next offering misses. It's 2-2. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Konerko, the runner at second with 1 away. Ripped into right field, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here is Moncada. Next one misses. The count now 2-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. The next pitch misses, and a full count now.
Count full.
And that's ball 4.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
And the batter now, Seby Zavala. Next pitch is popped up, and the infield fly is called.
The second baseman, Andrews.
Here's Elvis Andrus.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Here's a 1-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. The 1-2. Outside.
2-2.
And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. Biggio drifts towards it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And the White Sox will strand 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
He thought he was going to be able to do more with that pitch. A run-scoring opportunity, but a weak pop-up. He'll be frustrated. He heads back to the dugout.
Back here at Minute Maid Park. Bottom of the 2nd. Here's a speed threat. Craig Biggio. The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it's even up.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
No score here in the 2nd. Pitch is in there. 2-2 now.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 2-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. And the righty deals.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the 2nd overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Kicks and fires. Foul ball.
Well, Boog, a lot of guys would love to be taken in the first round and second overall, but Alex Bregman seems to have carried that as a chip on his shoulder over the years, not being the #1 pick.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. One left for Houston. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Here's Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Hit weakly on the ground. To first. Yeah, they take care of Anderson for the out.
The left fielder, number 9, Minnie Minoso.
Next to hit, Minnie Minoso. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Top of the third, no score. That's in there, and it's 3-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
This one in the air, center field. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. The 2-1. Packed house here at Minute Maid. And now 2-2. High fly ball out to center field. Robert makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Kwan Galigalau will hit next. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And a 2-1 on the way. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Fly ball down the line. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Kwan Galigalau with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Flied out to center in his first at bat. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Galigalau, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Yeah.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
In the dirt. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one hit to first. And that's a fair ball. Gallegalow round second on his way to third. Gallegalow headed for the plate. The relay, safe. And they take the lead.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runner at third with one gone. Here's Michael Brantley, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Back to work, 3-2 now. That's a laser base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeff Bagwell. He hit into a double play his first time up. And 1-2.
1-2.
Still only one out here in the inning. This one in the air, right field. Bagwell out on the play. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
Craig Biggio up next for the Astros. Throughout his career, Biggio was as durable as just about anyone. In 20 seasons, he played at least 140 games 16 times. Check swing, went around. And the count 1-2.
And Biggio is such a hard-nosed player. Always a dirty uniform after the game. Makes playing 1,800 straight games without a trip to the injured list even more impressive.
Struck him out looking. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Astros 2 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Paul Konerko.
Paul Konerko.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And now 2-2. Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty delivers. Off the mark there. 3-2 now.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And next to hit for the Sox, Harold Baines. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1 down, base is empty. And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
And the next pitch is way outside. Righty to the plate. Got it by him for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now it's Luis Robert. And a pitch. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
1-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Houston, and now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, nowhere to go on that one. Just squared him up right in the back.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 2-2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Here's a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tucker aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air, right field. Baines gets under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Now it's Alex Bregman. His first at bat was a strikeout. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Not even close there. 2-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Two outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kwan Galigalau. The 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Hits the fence. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 4.
Boy, not bad for your first game in the show. 2 hits in 2 at-bats. He's thinking, man, there must be a higher lead. He's got to be feeling really good about the way his debut is going.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Next offering way off the plate. Runner leads away at second. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 3-1. And there's ball
Take
4.
Ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Brantley.
Now Michael Brantley steps in. Gallegos, the lead runner at second. Altuve on at first with 2 down. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he deals. Late with the swing there.
Do that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next offering misses. 3-2 now.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
First and second, 2 down. And that one hit 97 on the gun. They put 2 on the board. Only 1 hit. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Astros 4 and the White Sox nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. I'm exhausted from watching some of these at-bats. Lots of full counts and a ton of pitches with the starter still out there. They're taking up a lot of his energy.
2-2. Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. So up next for Chicago, Seby Zavala. He popped out his first time. The wind of the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. His first homer of the year. It's 4-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
The 2-1. Bounce to the right side. Biggio sends it to first. And that's an out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. Two down, nobody on. Goes down looking. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. White Sox going with a new arm, Jimmy Lambert.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joe Kelly, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Graveman getting loose as well. Now all even up. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one gone.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Craig Biggio. 1-1 now. And a foul ball. And Craig and Kevin Biggio were just the second father-son combo to each hit for the cycle. Pretty cool for both of them. And you know how I love the cycle. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And the pitch. On the ground, right side. Andrews on the run, sends it over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they lead it 4-1. All set for the top of the 6th. And now, Minnie Minoso. Check swing, and he held up. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brian Abreu getting loose out there. Neris getting cranked up as well. The 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. The wind and the pitch. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Bagwell puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
And next to hit for the Sox, Frank Thomas. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Kicks and deals. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first with one gone. Next to hit, Paul Konerko.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 4-3.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. J.R. Richard done for the night, and he had to battle. Nothing came easy in this start, but he leaves with the lead. New arm when we get back. So they turn things over to the righty, Jose Urquidy. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 65, Jose Urquidy.
So 1 out, nobody on. Harold Baines steps to the plate for the White Sox. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground to first. To second, there's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. White Sox draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now, Yordan Alvarez.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And now it's 1-2.
2-2.
Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Joe Kelly, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Two now. Started to swing, held up. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw is wild, and it gets away. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder.
Clearly that was a solid double all the way. Nice swing of the bat right there, but that just can't happen on defense. Getting the ball back into the infield. You've got to make a decent throw your infielders can handle. Just gave him an extra 90 feet for free.
So a man aboard. Here's Alex Bregman. 1-2 now. And that just misses. Broken bat, roller to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Minoso drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the catcher.
Kangkwan Galigalau up next for the Astros. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 run, 1 hit, an error, no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 5 and the White Sox 3. And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Leading off for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
ground ball left side. Toss to Bagwell, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batter, catcher, Sebi Zavala.
So up next for Chicago, Sebi Zavala.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
In the air, right field, and it falls. So a man aboard now with one away.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. And he walked him.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Swung on, belted. Alvarez on the move, heading back some more. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Minoso.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Chicago, Minnie Minoso. And a pitch. Hit hard, that gets through. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. The run scores from second, and now they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas. This guy with light tower power. 2 on, 2 outs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. One and 2 here, and that one is inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much out.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one. His first homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 7-5.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Brian Abreu.
So 2 down. So now it's the White Sox DH, Paul Konerko. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Tapped in front of the plate. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now 7-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Two now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. Right-handed reliever. Check swing, but he went too far. Going to count 1-2. The pitch. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3-run homer.
And now Jeff Bagwell. And there's a ball. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great run on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now it's going to be Craig Biggio. Lambert picks to first, and he just got his hand in there. Check swing, but he went too far, and the count is 1-2. Lambert checks the runner. Bagwell back easily. The tying run at the plate. That one down the line. Moncada jump throw. And that is the inning. So the Astros lead 1. They're down 2, 7-5. Back here in Houston, now it's the right fielder, Harold Baines.
The right fielder, number 3, Harold Baines.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Hector Neris is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club.
That's foul.
And now the count is even. And the right-hander deals. Good job to fight that one off. 2-2 now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Hammered. Base hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
2-1.
The 2-1. Good eye right there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
(3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And now Yohan Moncada. And it is 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Over to second for 1. On to first. Double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And here's the catcher, Seby Zavala. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
2 outs with a runner at third. Next pitch inside, and the count's full. Elvis Andrus in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So a man left for the White Sox. They're still up 7-5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Garrett Crochet.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here comes a pitch. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Up next,
here's Jordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And a swing and a miss there.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The 2-2. This one popped up. And in fair territory, Frank makes the grab.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And here is Alex Bregman. The 1-1. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. 1-2 now. And he gets Bregman. And that's the third out. Astros are down quietly. And they're down 7-5. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Hector Neris.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here is Elvis Andrus.
The second baseman, Elvis Andrus.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Brady textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Righty delivers. Now this is in the air down the line. Alvarez heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9,
Minnie Minoso steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. And Minoso is set down. That's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8-9-1, 2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. White Sox 7 and the Astros 5. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Liam Hendricks.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Crushed in the air, left center field, way back there, no doubt about it. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 7-6. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And the batter now, Kong Galigalau. Next offering is fouled back. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And now here is Jose Altuve. Throw over to Thomas. And they get Altuve for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Brantley.
Astros down to their last out. Here's the center fielder, Michael Brantley. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Two balls, two strikes to count with 2 outs.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Trailing by 4 runs can be pretty tough, especially when there's good pitching on the other side. But these guys just kept fighting. They never gave up, and that's why they got back in the ball game and came away with the win in this one.
1-run game here today. Your final score 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.